They're rude. They're not cute. Their hands are sticky and they stink. They run weird. You can't beat them up. And if you do, you go to jail. They can join KNS. They break shit. They're ungrateful. When something tragic happens to them, it's apparently more tragic than something happening to you. When they walk sideways, they have to concentrate. They have to add using their fingers. They're dumb. They're expensive. When they go into a school and shoot everyone, my parenting is questioned when they're the ones who killed people. Yo, so bro, so how many kids you want? I don't really want kids. What? You don't want a little you running around. When you're older, you change your mind. What is that? No, I won't. Kids are just egos, bro. They can be cruel and manipulative. And I know all this because I was the worst one of them. Listen, growing up, I had a lot of autistic tendencies. Okay, I was greedy, petty, and I was very manipulative. But that was my mom's fault. Okay, see, my mom had tendencies to give me outs for situations. Okay, like, so the school just called, and they're saying you punched Andrew. But I know he called you a banana munching monkey, and called your sister a whore. So he deserved it. When shit like this happened, I just felt like it was adding to my manipulator skill tree. Like deep down, I was like, my mom dumb as shit. Which she really isn't. Like even though she's dyslexic, she's actually very smart.
I was really big into myself.
Like nigga, I had tactics. I would stay up past my bedtime by staying completely still and watching TV with the fam. I was literally right next to them. But these niggas didn't know I could use that too. When it was time for punishments, I used to play mind games. See, my mom used to tell me to get the thimble. Okay, which is crazy, by the way. Imagine telling your up to get the sword you're gonna use to execute them. But anyway, so I would go to the kitchen, and look through the drawers for a wooden spoon, right? And so normal kids will probably pick a small spoon because it does less damage, right? Not me, nigga. You see, I knew my mom had a lot of compassion, so I would pick the biggest stick in the drawer. She was looking like my uncle's dick, and I would bring it back to her, and she would look at me like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with this kid? And I'm pretty sure she would hold back more. Like, I got hit with you gotta look at the wall for an hour. She would come up and say, time's up, punishment's over. I'd be like, nah, the wall actually looks mad interesting. I'm gonna look at it for a little bit longer. Again, she'd be like, okay, I'm not using this again. bro, if I didn't agree with her parenting, I was just pissed. I would find songs that mentioned the devil. I'd play them loud as shit when I was in the shower. So when she comes upstairs, she can hear that shit. That's pretty much why I know all the lyrics to She Will by Lil Wayne. And why it's one of my favorite songs. Even though later I learned that the devil bar isn't even actually that bad. It's the devil on my shoulder, blah, 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 in the kitchen, something like that. But I was like, yeah, my mom ain't gonna be happy about this one. But I think the worst thing I did, which I regret, guys, I regret, boys. I timed one time, I heard my mom was gonna pull up and enter the house, right? And I set up a scenario where she caught me praying, and I was basically asking God to fuck her up. Okay, I had some nasty shit. That's gonna be the most evil shit I've done for her. I rebuke that version of myself. Okay, I was a kid, man. Bro, I remember one time my mom started cursing me. She was like, bro, one day I hope your kids treat you like how you treat me. I don't know why, but that shit shook me to my core. She said that shit like it was a witch spell. I definitely dialed the fuckery back down after that shit. I didn't even mention the emotional manipulation shit I used to do. I was when I was upset, I was pure evil, bro. And that's why kids suck. I can't even properly speak to kids. I mean, I can for a few hours, I guess, but I can get into the mode where I'm a positive adult, just like when I go into my extrovert mode. But the battery runs out with that shit, okay? And after that, they be liking me too much, bro. And they annoy me. When I'm in that mode, my personality basically changes. It's kind of why I try to avoid going into it in the first place. I'm not trying to look two-faced, Plus, when I talk, as some of you might have guessed, I'm very unfiltered, okay? Match that with kids that like to be spoken to, they're one of the boys. I just end up not knowing what to filter. I can filter best when I'm in quiet mode, but if you don't know me, quiet mode can feel kind of awkward. Yeah. And the final reason that I don't like to talk to kids is because I was very I'm not sensitive, but I would absorb everything, like your energy, how you're moving, all that. And even back then, I would overthink every action that someone takes towards me. And keeping that in mind, I feel like you gotta be at your A game when you're trying to talk to a kid. I don't know how this kid interprets shit and my face can be very like my face be moving, and I'm expressive, even though there's times I don't want to be. Like maybe I'm overthinking it, but if I can't talk unfiltered around you and you're not my parents, nigga, stay the fuck away from me. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Now watch another one. No, now watch another one. Watch another one.